front of me today I have the Erebus Origin that I ordered back in October when that watch pre-sale became available. And here it is today, February 19th. I have it at my front door. Let's go ahead and pull that out. And it looks like we also have maybe the strap. I don't remember ordering a strap, but maybe I did. So, of course, if you're not familiar, this is from Jody's channel, Just One More Watch. He started his own watch brand called Erebus. This is the Erebus Origin. So it looks like we got a nice travel case here. It says the name of the brand and the logo there, which is a nice touch. Of course, I got the watch strap pack as well, which was a fairly good value. The watch itself was $299, and then the strap pack was $35. With tax and shipping, it came to $369 shipped to me. But we got 3 nice straps here and a nice watch box. Let's take a look at what we've got. Oh wow. So actually we actually have a travel case for like 2 watches here. So I can actually use this besides just storing the watch. That's nice. I like it when manufacturers give you something that you can actually use besides, you know, just storing in your closet or throwing away. So that's a nice touch. I wasn't expecting that. Terry cloth and a screwdriver, I'm assuming for the links. And then we've got a thank you card. Very nice. Very personal touch here. And I've got, of course, the white dial, 2-year international warranty. It's actually filled out. Very nice. All right, let's take a look at the watch itself. So, of course, I got the white, as I mentioned. Well, there's a lot of links on here. So let me take a minute to get all this plastic off, and I'll be right back. All right, we are back. I took all the plastic off, and I also went ahead and sized the bracelet to fit me. It was really easy to do with the included flat link screwdriver. No link removal kit necessary, so it's a very nice touch. It could not be easier. You literally just pull a link out and that's it. I mean, you just put the screw back in once it's sized. Got it on the first try. Also really appreciated that there's a microadjust here on the clasp at this price point. I don't think that you would typically expect that. It was a little difficult to use at first. I don't know if it was just stiff and needed to be broken in, but I have it working very nicely now. And so this watch is sized to fit me appropriately. The clasp itself is a very high quality from what I can tell. It's a very substantial feeling. Clasp does not feel cheap at all. It is milled, not pressed, and just overall seems of high quality. So obviously appreciated at the price point that we have here. The bracelet itself is this curved link bracelet. There is another option that is a flat link one, but I went with the curved one. From experience, I find that the flat link bracelets are a little less flexible overall, and I think that I probably made the right choice here. Taking a look at the watch itself, I'm going to go ahead and set the time to marketing time, of course. And we'll take a look at the rest of the watch here. I'm going to zoom in on the dial, give you guys a good look at that. So it's kind of like a nice texture to it, almost like a sand finish. It almost comes off more like silvery than white in person here. Bezel action is nice. Ooh, really nice. And no play. And the index there lines up perfectly. I like the handset. I wasn't sure I was going to, based on the photos. I thought they were a little bit too big, but in person, the proportions seem very nice. I think that there's a lot of empty space potentially on the dial, but overall, it's a good look. So let's take a look at the case. Got a signed crown there. Kind of like a samurai look almost to the case. Very cool. Not any high polish that I can see. Seems like it's got some edge finishing here, but it's none of it's high polish. It's all just brushed. But this is an interesting touch that you don't see very often. The end links have the same brushing direction as the case and as the bracelet. So that's typically a spot where you'll find that the brushing kind of changes directions and doesn't really line up right or look the same. But on this watch, it looks well done to me. Looks like the finishing is consistent across the case, end links, and bracelet. Taking a look at the back of the watch here. My lighting is not great today, I'm sorry. Erebus Origin, really, really nice engraved case back. 20 ATM, sapphire, automatic. So of course 20 ATM being 200 meters. Quick release bracelet. It also says 20 ATM on the dial there. Very nice. The indexes are all Lume. There's no applied indexes to speak of, but they're all Lume squares here. The bezel itself has this kind of matte finish to it, which indicates to me that it is going to be all Lume, and I believe, if my memory serves, that is the case. We'll find out here shortly. Second hand has this nice bright orange tip, goes all the way to the edge of the indicators there on the dial, which is always appreciated. It seems like all the hands are the correct length. Nothing drives me crazier than a short seconds hand or, just hands that aren't appropriately sized for the dial. So speaking of size, this is a 41 millimeter watch, and we'll just go ahead and take out the calipers and confirm. And I have 41.2 on the first measurement and 41.1 on the second. Yeah, so 41 seems fair. To the crown, we are looking at 44. Yeah, let's call it 44. And then lug to lug is really easy to get lug to lug on this watch. 46.9 in my measurements. All right. Case, I think I mentioned this already, but it's kind of like a samurai look almost. And we have this really nice engraved logo on the crown, which appears like it could potentially be lumed as well. Let's take a look. No, I don't believe so. I thought that looked like lume maybe in the crown, but it does not appear to be the case, which is fine. All right, so let's go ahead and try the watch on, and then we'll take a look at the lume. Today I am wearing my Citizen ProMaster. This is the titanium JDM, Japanese market edition ProMaster, the ProMaster Land. So I'll set that aside, and we'll take a look at the Erebus Origin wrist roll here. Very nice. It is a well-proportioned watch. Fits nicely on me. My watch varies depending on the season, but as of late is approximately 6 3/4 inches or 17.4 centimeters or something like that. But you can see how it wears on me. A little top heavy potentially, but overall really, really nicely done for a first watch from this brand. I think a lot of thought and time and attention was put into this design, and I think that shows. I did not get the thickness. Let's take a look at that. 12.5, very respectable for a watch with 200 meters of water resistance, I'd say. NH35 movement inside from Seiko. Flat sapphire with AR coating. The bezel's 120 click. And I think I said everything. Oh, BGW9 Super Luminova, which we'll check in a second. 316L stainless steel. And again, the brushing on this is very nice. Quick release bracelet, which is nice because we'll be testing out the straps here in just a minute. So yeah, let's take a look at the Lume, and then we'll try on some straps. All right, so my office is not pitch black, but I think you can already tell we've got nice Lume. I haven't even used the UV torch yet, but let's brighten this bad boy up. And wow, that is Lume. That is a lot of Lume. Very nicely done. I expect we'll have no issues seeing that in a few hours. I love when there's lume in the bezel too. It's just such a nice touch. So yeah, we'll go ahead and set this aside and we'll try on some straps. Let me get the lights back on here. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to take off the bracelet. Could not be easier to do that. Set that aside. All right, so we got the watch on the rubber strap here. Really comfortable strap. Really like this. Nice signed buckle there. The watch is super comfortable, especially on this strap. I'm a little torn because I actually really like the bracelet a lot, and I think it looks a little bit better. I don't know, actually. I really like both. I think, just personally speaking, that a dive watch should be on a rubber strap. And if it can't work on a black rubber strap, then it's not a good dive watch. Might be a controversial opinion, but in applications around water, I would want to be wearing a black rubber strap. And it does feel really good and look really good on either. But I think I will be going back to the bracelet. One thing I did want to highlight on this, this is really high quality. I like this a lot. The spring bar here, it sits a little too flush with the rubber. I had kind of a hard time getting my fingernail on it. And of course I had no issues there on video, but when I was trying to get it on the watch, I was having some trouble. So I don't know, maybe it was just user error, but overall high quality strap, worth the price for sure. 35 bucks, get 2 rubber straps and a nylon, and you know, can't beat that. All right, we got it back on the bracelet here. So I think for the price I paid, $299, this watch is an insane value. Really high attention to detail, super high quality bracelet, high quality rubber strap pack. Just a good looking watch overall. And it's from a great company, from a person, 2 people that are very passionate about watches and watch reviews and YouTube and all that. So huge fan of the channel. Really like Jody and what he does over there at Just One More Watch. I think I've watched every video he's ever made. And it's super cool to be having one of his watches here on my desk. I think it's just a great start. I can't wait to see what else they do with the brand. Couple things about the watch. I do know on the website now it says that the watch is $349. So I think I got the pre-sale price, and it will be a little bit more expensive, to normal retail. The watch does feel a little top heavy as I go to turn my wrist. It definitely is top heavy for sure. So that's one of my only complaints I have about the watch. Really, I really don't have any other complaints about the watch. It might be nice to see something else on the dial. I don't know what, but there's a lot of empty dial space. Maybe a smaller watch, like in 38 millimeters or something, would help kind of clean up all the empty space that we have here. But yeah, overall, great first watch from Erebus. Cannot wait to see what else they do. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.